Next, let's learn about the head tag. As we've already covered in the crash course, the head tag consists of the open head tag and the close head tag. Everything inside of the head tag does not get displayed to the visible part of the browser page. The visible part of the browser page is called the content area. Let's open up a browser so we can verify none of the tags contained in the head tags show up in the content area. Note that you are actually able to see the title from the title tag in the title bar, but none of the content is visible, and that's because we don't have any content yet. Next, we have the meta tags, which are self-closing tags, tags that don't need a closing tag, that tell browsers and search engines about your page. The first tag you see is the Char Set Meta Tag, which tells the browser which character set to use. We won't cover the various character sets you can use here, as it would need an entire video on its own, but suffice it to say that the UTF-8 standard is perfect for most circumstances. Second is the viewport meta tag. While it may seem small, it tells browsers across a range of devices, from widescreen monitors to regular desktops and mobile phones, how to properly display the scale and dimension of the visible part of your web page. Viewports are smaller on mobile devices than they are on larger screens and devices, as you would expect. Here, we see the width set to the device width. This varies by device, and the initial scale being 1 indicates the zoom level for the page when it first gets loaded. To see the viewport tag in action, let's take a look at an example I created here in viewport HTML. This file contains a simple image at the top and a few filler text paragraphs at the bottom. Let's see how it looks with and without the viewport tag. Currently, the viewport tag is enabled. Note how everything fits in an iPhone 5 simulator. Let's try commenting out the viewport tag and see what happens. We save and hit refresh. Note how big the image has become and the text has become relative to the size of the screen. Let's put everything back. Save and refresh. Everything appears correctly now. And let's get out of simulator mode. Note how the image expands to fill the area and the text expands as well, just as you would expect. This is the power of the viewport meta tag. The viewport meta tag allows you to create similar experiences across multiple devices. Let's jump back into structure HTML and look at the next meta tag. Next is the description meta tag. Oops. The description meta tag is what search engines use to encourage people to click through to the search result. You can see an example here on the screen of what that might look like. There are a number of other meta tags that can be useful for telling search engines and people about your web page, which you can learn about by looking in the link in the description. The head tag can also include things like style sheets or cascading style sheets, CSS for short, which allow you to specify styling rules for all visible elements on your web page for a variety of devices. Or it can include script tags, which let you use JavaScript code to create powerful interactions within your web browser. Both CSS and JavaScript will be covered in an upcoming course and are, without a doubt, the best ways to make HTML come to life for the people who will be using your web pages.